So welcome to Aaran Engineering. I'd just like to introduce myself. My name's Gavin Price. I'm the founder. Last 26 years in manufacturing, and the last 13 years, coming up to 13 years in India. So I started Aaran Engineering in 2017. The company's predominantly owned by myself and my wife, and our main aim is to offer high complex precision parts into the market. Our business is built up of low volume and high mix. We have a good reputation for that type of product line. However, we do have robots. We do have high batch volume now, which we were sort of moving into, and we cater to the Indian market, but we also serve the global market, and about 80% of our work is export and growing. We're currently up to 42 machines, and we have another 45 machines on order for what we see is a big expansion plan in 2023 and 2024, with a view that we will open our second facility shortly, which will take us into more products, slightly larger components, again, and more for export.
Well, the reason we set up in India was some 11, 12 years back. Gavin Price, he came for a joint venture from the UK, and he sort of, he's seen that India was a growing market, especially in manufacturing. It was quite early days there, but for high quality precision manufacturers, there wasn't many in the market, other than the huge multinational companies. So it was early stages there that we could see that there was a gap in the market for a company like Aaran to come set up in India and offer a high precision, high quality service. That we built a business like a European business, but we're an Indian business, solely Indian business. Aaran Engineering is a AS9100 and ISO 13845 medical device approved supplier for the aerospace medical industries, of two of our strongest positions in the market. Along with that, we support multiple other industries, which include the yellow goods market, rail, sporting goods, and the list continues. We're approved by multiple OEMs, and we're going from strength to strength in a short time. We added one CMM instantly, so this supported us, and we became quickly AS approved, along with Rolls-Royce approved, which was quite unique for a small business of our size at that point. Since then, we've just grown strength to strength. Like everyone else, we had difficult times during COVID, but during that time we ventured into different markets outside the aerospace industry, where we added medical devices. We moved a lot into the pumps and valves industry, oil drilling.
How we see Aaran growing is we're looking at probably 50% year on year. Now that COVID is gone, we can focus on re-establishing our customer bases and working within all sectors we're in. We're also ISO 13845 medical approved, which is something that we worked on during COVID, and now we're starting manufacturing medical devices for a number of major OEMs. Our mix of work daily can be ranging from all of the machines running on new components, to for ranging from aluminium to copper to brass to Inconel to titanium. Our shop is mixed between CNC turning, multi-axis to milling to 5-axis. We have a range of machinery brands, and we offer a range of sizes, so from 2 to 3 mil right up to sort of a meter by 700 or 600 mil cube. That gives you kind of the spectrum of what we're kind of doing. Our general skill base is all kind of in a sort of 20 to 30 bracket. We've got a lot of graduate engineers which we're training on and we're working on. Myself and Sam and the team here that are very much hands-on, so you get the personal touch really. We kind of watch your projects through to the end, and we have an excellent reputation for quality. So anyone who's heard of us or sees our consistent LinkedIn posts, you'll know that we're very active in social media. We continue to grow our OEM platform. We continue to grow our product ranges, and we pretty much do a multitude of components that no one really wants to do, whether or not they're technically or low volume.
मैं 2018 से मास्टर कैम यूज़ कर रहा हूँ। मास्टर कैम में एडिटिंग वगैरह, ड्राफ्टिंग वगैरह वो करना बहुत इजी है कि लाइक अदर सॉफ्टवेयर से कंपेयर करें तो उसमें बहुत इजी है और अच्छा है, और उसके टूल पाथ बहुत ही डिटेल में दिए हैं और ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड नहीं दिए हैं, ईजीली उसको अंडरस्टैंड आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं।
It's the simplicity of it. The guys can understand it. Extremely simple. So we're posting out to a DMG, a FANA controlled low cache machine or HAS controlled. It just works. We've got the post processes and with the support of Mastercam, we've got that right. That the program goes out and it works. We've not got to keep bringing it back, altering it, which is obviously from a management point of view we don't want to see, because it's all cost. So that's another thing we have with Mastercam, and we have that confidence that it's going to be right first time once we post it out.
मैं 2017 से मास्टरकैम यूज़ कर रहा हूँ और मास्टरकैम 17 से लेके अभी 23 तक यूज़ कर रहा हूँ। वो 23 में मेरे को उसका मल्टी एक्सेस पर को अच्छा लगता है, उसका ड्राफ्टिंग वगैरह और वो सॉलिड मॉडल बनाते हैं ना, वो भी अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए मेरे को बहुत कुछ ईजीली सब कुछ समझ में आता है।
So why we chose Mastercam? We chose Mastercam mainly due to the fact that within this region, or within the India region, Mastercam has a huge footprint, and it's featured in training schools, it's featured in colleges, and every new joiner that we take on from a milling perspective or a turning perspective, I've had some knowledge of Mastercam, and it made sense for us to kind of pick a system that people knew, opposed to add a system which they didn't know, which we had to train on. Over many years of being involved in manufacturing, we've used a number of systems, but Mastercam kind of ticks all the boxes. It's a fairly reasonable priced system. It has a lot of features. It has a lot of options that you can bolt on, both milling, turning, multi-axis. It's fairly user friendly. You can the speed in terms of what you can create is quick and incomparable to others. The support certainly in this region is good at solving issues, or supporting you when you need to do something a little bit special. And it's a trusted system across the world also. It's well known, and it's something that we wanted to roll out completely, where in its sort of starting period we already had it on certain machines. We decided to move in and roll it out to everything.
Myself, I joined Aaran in 2019. The plan was to come for a short period of time because the business was growing so rapidly. We just needed that extra support. But after maybe 3 months, 4 months, I could see that the business was just going to continue to grow. So I decided to extend that stay to 1 year, and 4 years later I'm still here, and we're still on that growth journey. So I will personally be with Aaran for the foreseeable future still. So Aaran, as a business with our products, we started a lot with alien and strangers, so small volume, 1s, 2s, 5-off, extremely complex in a multitude of materials, from the basics, aluminium simples, all the way through to the Inconels, the Stellites, wasp alloys, and the business was built on that. It was always a low volume, high complex. We were never afraid to take any part on. We would take on, and we would make a success. And that leads. We've had some customers who will just come to us only with a project, knowing that we can complete that project. It's not a concern to them, and they don't need to keep coming to source inspection, weekly reviews, sit in, because they know they will get that product correct. we've now moved on. We're still completing the Alien Strangers, and recently we've just signed the first MSME agreement in India with Rolls-Royce Bristol for, again, their Alien and Strangers parts. So again, for a company of our size, it's extremely unique, and the guys from Rolls-Royce UK came to sign that agreement at the air show, so it was a really big deal, and a big deal for Aaran 1. Moving forward, we're starting to see a lot of volume components come now, especially in the aerospaces. We're now seeing that pick up in the aerospace industry. You know, there's huge backlogs, and really it's only materials that are stopping the aerospace industry, civil aviation, from really growing. The backlog on aircraft is huge. So we'll only grow as that business grows. We're very confident. So from what we're doing now is investing in another 45 machines, not to the work we have now, because we see that work coming through, and we don't want to be in a position where we're trying to chase capacity. We want to be in a position where we've got plenty of capacity. The medical and the aerospace, it's really two different things, along with materials and quality, and how difficult it is for us to manufacture the parts. We'll get a lot of assemblies. The medical device systems are extremely complex, low volume, and as long as we get the strategy right at the beginning, we always make a success of it, whether that's just manufacturing the component alone or making a medical device assembly. And that goes all the way from the beginning of the engineering, and then through to the programming and the support we get with Mastercam for producing that component, and planning before we start to machine is a big part of that. The aerospace side, we've been producing these parts for Aaran 1 for 6 years, for the management team for 25 years, so we have good experience in that, and they're all reasonably, there's families that are all pretty much the same, but with confidence. Materials will make it difficult. The more exotic the material, the more complex the part goes, and the bigger diameters and the more metal removal. But again, with Mastercam, we have that support. We can give it to the programmers. We're confident we'll get that. The first off right, first time is important, and we get that with the programming and what Mastercam offers us. So Mastercam obviously is a worldwide known company. So the first off, confidence. We know personally. We know a lot of people who used it in the past. Everyone's confident. The outlay is similar to what the guys have used. So the confidence levels is straight away there. It's simple to use, which makes it. We can bring new people into the business, or we can develop programmers from shop floor into programming, and they can fast become compliant with Mastercam with its simplicity. And that's one of the driving forces for us, which is why also we have added Mastercam for the turning and the turn side and the turn mill, which is new to us, but we're confident that with small amount of training and then that experience that comes with it, it will give us an edge in the turning side as well as the milling.
So another sort of line to Aaran 1's business model, or sectors it works in, is to sort of design and develop products. During the COVID, when obviously some of the sort of production orders in the aviation sector declined, and I'm sure we all felt pain where orders got pushed back, we decided to pick ourselves up and get into different sectors. That's why we added ISO 13845. We added a selection of products which we made in-house, which we started to market for sort of into the CNC market, and then we added 3D printing and scanning, so we can do reverse engineering and offer something slightly different from the conventional machine shop. And you'll see to the left of me that that there's a bicycle project which we were working on, mainly for the passion that we wanted to get into sort of sporting goods and showcase what we can do, and we've kind of worked on the design on this with a few students, and come up with this sort of radical billet design where we've 3D machined with Mastercam, and what we've tried to do is we've tried to show that we've machined it on 3-axis, various size machines. We've machined it on 5-axis, turning, lathes. It's a mixture of stainless steel, aluminium, 7075 aluminium, and then it shows what we can do.
Mastercam does give us an edge, not just from when they send us the parts. From our initial discussions with all our major OEMs, we'll always be interested what packages, whether that's the DNC package or the CAM package or the CAD package. It gives us an edge because straight away everyone knows Mastercam as a brand, so their confidence levels is instantly there. So there's no question, no debate. So it gives us Mastercam will definitely give you an edge there when dealing with these customers.
मैं 2017 से Mastercam यूज़ कर रहा हूँ. इसमें ईजी लगता है यूज़ करने के लिए, और ड्राफ्टिंग और मॉडल बनाने के लिए तो अच्छा रहता है, ईजी है.
So I think in India, for me, it's come a long way. Even in the 4 years, it's come a long way. There's definitely a lot more confidence around the world of purchasing from India, and not just purchasing low cost products, high quality, high precision, small volume. I think it's definitely driving forward. I think we can do a lot more. I think the country can do a lot more. It can really become a powerhouse of manufacturing. Even the smaller type companies, not just the big boy, not just the Bowens and the Tata Bowens and all these dual JVs that are around, but the small independent companies like the Aaran ones. There's definitely a confidence there now with people around the world, and you can see that, you can feel that. There's definitely people moving away from China and looking for that, the next source of supply, and India's there to fill that gap. India's there to fill it, and not just replace, be better. India's there to be better. So my expectation now from Mastercam going forward is automation. What can they do to bring more automation from the programming side to the machine? Because there's definitely, not just for Aaran 1 or just for India, but for a worldwide thing, that automation is going to be vastly important, because the demand is going to be there for everyone, and labour, no matter where you are in the world, it's a problem. So that automation side, we need Mastercam, to see that integrated into its system. For us, for Aaran 1, it will be a huge benefit for us, and I'm sure for many other companies around the world it will be the same. So the support Mastercam offers, it has been so far for us extremely good. We're not the easiest customer to deal with. We're quite aggressive. We'll instantly be on the phone if we have problems, but the reaction that we get, we know it's going to happen. If we've got a problem, it gets fixed, whether that's offline or online. It's resolved. So that's how we continue with Mastercam, because we've got that confidence in them. And then the yearly updates, as it keeps changing, the small parts can become big parts. How things move on and develop. The programmers, we see their strategies changing from their updates, the way they'll change programming from machine to machine, and that's just how Mastercam's developing. And as they develop, and the software develops, our programming strategies develop, and we can get the parts off, obviously, much quicker. We can offer cost savings to customers, and makes us more we can compete more in the market.